Hi everyone, my name is Sveta and this is my virtual tour to India. I divided my speech into 9 parts. The first part is national culture, values, traditions and gender issues. India is the cradle of the human race, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, the grandmother of legend and the great-grandmother of tradition. Our most valuable and most restrictive materials in the history of man are treasured up in India only. India is a country in South Asia. It is the 7th largest country by area, the 2nd most populous country, and the most populous democracy in the world. The culture of India refers collectively to the thousands of distinct and unique cultures of all religions and communities present in India. India's languages, religions, dance, music, architecture, food and customs differ from place to place within the country. Indian culture, often labeled as an amalgamation of several cultures, spans across the Indian subcontinent and has been influenced by history that is several million old. India is the birthplace of Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, and other religions. The Indian religions are a major form of world religions among with Abrahamic ones. India, being a multicultural, multi-ethnic and multi-religious society, celebrates holidays and festivals of various religions. National holidays of the country very reflect all the nuances that Indian culture has. Luxurious festivities are dedicated to various gods and agriculture. The 3 national holidays in India are the Independence Day, the Republic Day and the Gandhi Jayanti. They are celebrated with zeal and enthusiasm across India. In addition, many Indian regions have local festivals. Particularly exciting how the people of India celebrate Holi. During this festival, the local population pours water on each other, in which paints are added and sprinkled with colored powders. Speaking of India, it's impossible not to mention dancing. India has had a long romance with the art of dance. The Indian art of dance is expression of inner beauty and divine in man. It is deliberate art. Nothing is left to chance. Each gesture seeks to communicate the ideas. Each facial expression, the emotions, it represents a real story. It's capable of conveying tradition and revealing the meaning in all nuances. Indian dance includes 8 classical dance forms, many in narrative forms with mythological elements. Before you go to this fabulous and amazing country, it is important to familiarize yourself with its local customs. Only then one can feel quite comfortable on the Indian street and not to be uncomfortable with the wrong actions. For example, if you suddenly want to try food with your hands, you need to take food only with your right hand because the Indian's left hand is considered not too clean. No handshakes except in India. A certain ritual is used as a greeting. The Indian joins their palms, then raise them to the chin, nod their heads and pronounce the word Namaste. It is a similar greeting used in India. Indian women aren't allowed free communication with men. Women also need to avoid shaking hands. This country also have very interesting family structure. For generations, India has prevailing tradition of the joint family system. It is when extended members of a family, like parents, children, the children's spouses, and their offspring, live together. Usually, the oldest male member is the head of the joint Indian family system. He mostly makes all important decisions and rules. They also still practice arranged marriage. The next part of my virtual tour is typical appearance and clothing. Traditional clothing in India generally varies across different parts of the country and is influenced by local culture, geography, and climate. Popular styles of dress include sari and Michael Sador for women, and dhoti or langi or pancha for men. For women are also popular stitched clothes such as churit or salwar kameez with dupatta. It is something like a long scarf thrown over shoulder, which completes the outfit. In the city centers, you can see people in jeans, pants, shorts, suits, jackets, and other fashionable clothing styles. But Indian etiquette prohibits appearing in public and religious places in transparent and tight-fitted dresses and suits, as well as with bare body parts. The third part of my speech is the local food and must eat. Indian cuisine is one of the most popular cuisines across the globe. Indian food is as diverse as India. Each and every state is a country by itself, and each has its own cuisine. Indian food is a cosmopolitan cuisine that has so many ingredients, deploy a wide range of food preparation styles, cooking techniques, and culinary presentations. It is very rich and varied cuisine. Food in India is sometimes served in thali. It is a plate with rice, bread, and selection of sides. Now I'll tell you about the three most popular dishes in India. And the first is tandoori meat. The wood fire burns in the tandoor itself, thus exposing the food to live fire and imparting an excellent charge and smoky flavor and tenderizing the food at the same time. The second dish is samosas. A samosa is a traditionally fried conical snack made out of dough stuffed with savory filling, sealed, and then deep fried to a crisp golden color. The usual stuffing is made out of potato, peas, or minced meat, onions, or even noodles. And the third dish is chaat. Chaat might just be one of the most favorite Indian dishes. They include a variety of savory eats, refreshments, and wrap. Typically served at roadside cars and still found in plenty at the corner of almost every street in India. The fourth topic is medicine. The Constitution of India considers the right to life to be fundamental and obliges the government to ensure the right to health for all. To a significant extent, India's health sector has been shaped by its federal structure and the federal state divisions of responsibilities and financing. The states are responsible for organizing and delivering health services to their residents. The central government is responsible for international health treaties, medical education, prevention, quality control in drug manufacturing, national disease control, and the family planning programs. It also sets national health policy, including the regulatory framework and supports the states. The fifth topic is typical tourist accommodation. On the whole, accommodation, like so many other things in India, provides a good value for money. According to most tourists, the most interesting places for temporary stay in this country will be Jaipur Farm. It's an interesting eco hotel in Jaipur, quite charming place with artist decorated interiors and a bungalow over the pool. And the second hotel is Camel Camp, as a small hotel in a desert area where peacocks walk and gazelles run, and nearby there are settlements of the indigenous inhabitants. The sixth topic is transport infrastructure. Transport in India consists of transport by land, water and air. Public transport remains the primary mode of road transport for most Indian citizens, and India's public transport system are among the most heavily used in the world. Therefore, to get around the city, it is better to use the metro or rent a bike or scooter. The next topic is must-see sites. I will tell you about 4 places that everyone should visit. The first place is Nubra Valley in Ladakh. Non-locals require permit and acknowledged guide to reach this cold desert valley. But what you will find here will take your breath away. Nubra's lunar landscape is a result of little to no precipitation, so lack of vegetation leaves the spotlight entirely on its glaciated mountain peaks. Desolate hinterlands and smattering of ancient Buddhist monasteries and tiny settlements built up along the roadside, strung with prayer flags. The second is Taj Mahal in Agra. If there was just one symbol to represent all of India, it would be Taj Mahal. The monument inspires millions of tourists to make the trip to Agra every year, waking up before dawn to see magnificent structure radiate at sunrise. And the last place is Asarapalli Falls. It is also called the Niagara Falls of India. The Chalakudi River takes an 80-foot plunge over a curtain of Jajan rock, surrounded on all sides by thick jungles that serves as home to migratory birds like the hornbill. Now we move to the 8th topic, and it's called your possible takeaways. So, seeing the lifestyle of the majority of the locals, which is really horrifying, you can rethink a lot, because despite these living conditions, these people don't give up. They live and enjoy this life. There's no country on earth where the gap is wider between rich and poor. This country is basically the epitome of duality. There you understand that freedom always comes on cost, and that following your faith can make you bear an incredible amount of deprivation. And now our last topic, what makes this place so special to visit? There are a lot of different things that make this place so special. It's incredible people, attractions, atmosphere, nature, food, When you come here, you discover instant comfort and the delight for India. India has a power. It won't just accept you, but it pull you in with open arm, allowing your patient to find peace. India is endless profusion of everything for everyone. So this is the end of my virtual tour. I hope you enjoy.